And I appreciate everybody that reached out and sent something, and all the posts and all the excitement that's been going on. It's been really fun telling everybody who I'm going to be spending the rest of my life with.
A little bit more esoteric, like folklore.
She's so hot when she says these big words. I've been fortunate enough to hear every single song on here, so I know they're all 12 bangers.
By the way, what a girl. What a girl.
Best performer out here. Shout out to Taylor for coming through and see me rock the stage. And it's just cool to come over to London, support her, and have a few beers while she absolutely killed it on stage. Thanks, Tay. I appreciate you. On the Chiefs page, the Yeti.
Travis Kelce may be a beast on the field, but on his New Heights podcast, he's just a smitten boyfriend who can't help bragging about Taylor Swift. From friendship bracelets to globe-trotting tour stops, and even his engagement glow, Trav has dropped gem after gem. Here are 18 times he couldn't stop gloating about his girl. Number 18. Ring and a mic man. Travis didn't just drop an engagement ring, he dropped a whole love bomb on New Heights. The dude was glowing harder than a stadium scoreboard after a touchdown, and honestly, you could hear the grin in his voice. Instead of his usual trash talk and football banter, he went full Hallmark channel, thanking fans, soaking in the hype, and casually flexing that he locked down the Taylor Swift. He wasn't just engaged, he was engaged, overflowing with joy, and basically ready to narrate his own rom-com sequel right there on the podcast mic, complete with dramatic music and slow-motion highlights.
What? No, thank you guys.
Oh, okay.
And I appreciate everybody that reached out and sent something, and all the posts and all the excitement that's been going on. It's been really fun telling everybody who I'm going to be spending the rest of my life with. So,
Number 17. Dictionary of Love. Travis didn't even try to hide it. Man was straight up swooning. Jason clowns him for not knowing esoteric. Taylor swoops in to save his honor, and boom, Travis melts like butter on a skillet. She's so hot when she says big words, he blurts, basically turning a vocab lesson into a flirt session. And then, just to flex, he whips out the definition like he's suddenly Merriam-Webster. It was peak Kelce, part goofball, part charmer, and 100% smitten boyfriend showing off his girl's brainpower on air.
A little bit more esoteric, like folklore.
she's so hot when she says these big words.
You know what esoteric means.
I know, it's for a specific following.
Exactly.
Wait, what?
So he knows what that means. He
What does
pretends he doesn't
esoteric
know what
mean?
these words mean, but he knows what they
Esoteric
mean.
means for a specific following, like a specific genre of people.
Number 16. Vinyl Victory Lap. When Taylor dropped by New Heights to unveil the life of a showgirl, Travis was like a kid unwrapping his first Madden game. Dude was literally cradling that vinyl like it was the Lombardi Trophy, staring at it like it held the secrets of the universe. Jason tried to keep it casual, but Travis was in full hype man mode, declaring 12 bangers, like he was the album's unofficial A&R. You could tell he wasn't just proud, he was borderline obsessed, beaming like he'd just drafted Taylor onto his dream team.
He's saying, I've been fortunate enough to hear every single song on here, so I know they're all 12 bangers.
Yeah.
It's a lot more upbeat, and it's a lot more like fun pop, like excitement.
Number 15. Podcast's MVP listener. Travis couldn't hide the smirk when he dropped the ultimate flex. Taylor Swift doesn't just headline stadiums, she's tuning in to the podcast every week. Yup, America's pop queen is basically their most loyal subscriber. When the interns met her at Arrowhead and realized she already knew their names, their brains short-circuited. Travis just grinned like, yeah, that's my girl, she's a pro at this. Then he graciously scooped up all the podcast compliments aimed at her, like a proud boyfriend doing victory laps in verbal form. Number 14. Love Life Loudspeaker. Travis turned the podcast into a full-on love letter when Niecy Nash Betts showed up. Instead of his usual banter, he straight up thanked her for being the unofficial PR rep for his romance with Taylor. Niecy spilled how people blow up her phone fishing for tea, and Travis just beamed, basically saying, yeah, it's real, and yeah, we're happy. Shout out to you for keeping it 100. It was less football locker room, more rom-com press junket, and Travis was clearly enjoying every second of it. Number 13. Kelce Clan Swifties. Travis sounded like a kid grounded on Christmas morning when he admitted he had all the FOMO missing Taylor's Miami Eras tour show. Meanwhile, Jason and the whole Kelce squad, kids included, were out there living their best glitter-drenched lives. Jason couldn't stop raving, even texting Travis mid-concert like, bro, she's absolutely murdering this stage. Poor Trav had to sit on the sidelines while his entire family turned into hardcore Swifties. Number 12. Moon Men and Malfunctions. Travis went full hype man mode on the podcast the morning of the VMAs, basically campaigning for Taylor to add a few more Moon Men to her trophy shelf. He played it cool with the wishing everybody the best line, but Jason wasn't having it. He flat out said, "If you're up against Tay, sorry, you're toast." Then Travis casually slid in the flex that he and Taylor were in, NYC hitting the US Open and clowning Jason's ESPN wardrobe mishap together. Number 11. Sandler's seal of approval. When Adam Sandler dropped by new heights and called Taylor what a girl, Travis jumped in quicker than a tight end on a slant route. Best performer out here. No hesitation, just pure boyfriend energy. Sandler joked about being low-key starstruck since his daughters worship Taylor, and Travis flipped it right back, saying Taylor was actually grateful to him for taking the girls to the Eris movie premiere.
Yeah, well, I actually saw you take the girls to the Taylor Swift premiere.
Yes.
At the AMC theaters.
That was, by the way, what a girl. What a girl.
You know, man. Hey, best
she
performer
means-
out here.
Number 10. Wembley went wild. Travis and Jason turned their Wembley trip recap into full-on Swiftie radio. Jason was flexing friendship bracelets like a kid at summer camp, while Travis couldn't stop grinning over the 22 hat moment and the acoustic set. He got all sentimental about how the crowd feels like one giant living room with Taylor at the center, then immediately switched gears to beer and brag mode. Just cool to be in London, pounding a few while my girl kills it on stage.
It's cool to see her get excited for that moment, and everybody in the show is obviously waiting for that part of the tour or that part of the show to come up.
They are.
Yeah,
so I'm not the only one that likes the acoustics.
No, everyone's.
Okay.
It's like kind of gets everybody on their seat, and then on top of that, it like puts everybody in a room with Taylor.
Yeah.
And it's just cool to come over to London, support her, and have a few beers while she absolutely killed it on stage.
Number 9. 13 toasts later. Trust Travis to spot Taylor's magic number from a mile away. While chilling at a London pub, he clocked the bar manager's 13 jersey and instantly dropped a cheeky, "I know someone with that lucky number." Jason piled on with his own 13 nostalgia, but Travis wasn't done. He threw out the math flex. 13 plus 87. Just saying, it works. Before raising a beer like it was a Swiftie ritual. Months later, he accidentally guessed 13 again on air, then played it off like he'd been tricked. Number 8. How'd he score? Travis went full honesty hour on New Heights, basically admitting he still doesn't know how the hell he pulled Taylor. "She wasn't even into sports," he laughed, sounding like a guy who accidentally won the lottery twice. Instead of overthinking it, he leaned into the fun, teaching her the ins and outs of football while she opened his world up to, well, sold-out stadiums of screaming Swifties. His summary? He's flying high and loving life. Number 7. Swiftie World Tour. Travis turned into a globe-trotting boyfriend in early 2024, chasing Taylor's Eras tour from Sydney to Singapore like it was his own personal playoff bracket. He geeked out over exploring the world's largest greenhouse, proudly dubbing himself a big plant guy while sweating buckets in the Singapore heat. He compared vibes like a travel blogger. Sydney was epic but too quick. Singapore had that unique, cooler energy. Number 6. Brad's dad's and Chad's Travis couldn't stop grinning when he recapped Taylor's Foxborough takeover. Picture this, a stadium full of Pats fans, yet when Taylor popped up on the Jumbotron, rocking enemy colors no less, the place went wild. Trav admitted the whole crowd lost their minds, minus a few salty Brads and Chads throwing side-eye. He tried to play it cool, pretending he wasn't bursting with pride, but let's be real, this man was glowing harder than the scoreboard. Number 5. Buenos Aires Blitz. Travis didn't waste his bye-week napping. He hopped a plane to Argentina to catch Taylor's Eras tour, and let's just say the man was vibing. He joked about clogging up everyone's TikTok feeds with clips of him losing it in the crowd, but honestly, he was loving it. Travis said the show felt even more electric because, well, this time he had a personal reason to soak it all in. Number 4. Chiefs page shoutout. When Jason mentioned Taylor had liked a Chiefs post about his 11,000-yard milestone, Travis instantly melted. No touchdown dance, no trash talk, just a simple soft, "Thanks, Tay." He even tossed in his nickname, calling himself the Yeti, like she's his biggest fan in the comments section. It was peak proud boyfriend energy. Travis, one of the NFL's fiercest tight ends, reduced to a grinning mushball because Taylor hit the like button.
You might not care about records, but you know who does? A 92%er by the name of Taylor Swift. That's right. She liked an Instagram announcement from the Chiefs about you breaking this record.
All right now. Thanks, Tay. I appreciate you. On the Chiefs page, Porden.
Gotta love the support.
The Yeti. Yeah. What's this next question?
Has she always been a fan of tight end receiving yards? Is she a big tight end receiving yards?
I'm not sure. It's a good question. Maybe. I don't know if she's a fan of tight ends or not. Have to ask her.
Number 3. Spotlight struggles. Travis got real on the podcast when the media frenzy around Taylor at his games started getting heavy. He straight up admitted, "Yeah, I kinda did this to myself." But underneath the laughs, he sounded protective. He pointed out that while he's used to weekly media grind, Taylor doesn't live in that same constant spotlight. So while he's all about the fun, he made it clear he wants to keep their real life grounded, not just headline material. Number 2. Sweet success story. Travis lit up when he recapped Taylor's very first Chiefs game appearance. With a proud grin, he gave her props for pulling up, calling it straight up ballsy. And once she was there, she crushed it. He couldn't stop bragging about how everyone in the suite adored her, how she fit right in with family and friends, and how she looked like a total star doing it. Add in a Chiefs win, and Trav joked the whole thing was basically scripted.
Shout out to Taylor for pulling up. That was pretty ballsy. Yeah. I just thought it was awesome how everybody in the suite had nothing but great things to say about her. You know, the friends and family. She looked amazing. Everybody was talking about her in great light. It was absolutely like to see the slow motion chest bumps, to see the high fives with mom, to see how, you know, Chiefs Kingdom was all excited that she was there. That was absolutely hysterical. And it was definitely a game I'll remember. That's for damn sure. Shout out to Taylor for coming through and see me rock the stage.
Number 1. Bracelet beginnings. The love story that broke the internet? It kicked off with a friendship bracelet. On New Heights, Travis admitted he was butthurt. He couldn't give Taylor the one he made for her. Yep, the one with his number on it. Jason had no clue about the Swiftie bracelet craze, so Trav schooled him while low-key exposing his own smooth move attempt. At the time, it was just a funny story. Looking back, that bracelet was basically destiny wrapped in beads.
Speaking of Taylor Swift, I know you went to the Taylor Swift concert. How was it?
Yeah, well, I was disappointed that she doesn't talk before or after her shows because she has to save her voice for the 44 songs that she sings. So I was a little butthurt I didn't get to hand her one of the bracelets I made for her.
You made her a bracelet?
Yeah. If you're up on Taylor Swift concerts, there are friendship bracelets, and I received a bunch of them being there, but I wanted to give Taylor Swift one with my number on it. Not right now.
Your number's in 87 or your phone number?
You know which one.
That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.